Hi all, this video is about to explain using a 10 Gbps network for my home lab using VMware. Last time I was using a FreeNAS system. This time I want to experience this card can be used with VMware. So you can sign up VMware for an evaluation license to download the ESXi image. I'm using a Gigabyte A320M-H motherboard for this project, and which is equipped with a onboard Realtek card and also the Asus XG-C100F card. So I have experienced the following issue when booting with an ESXi 6.7 image. So none of the network card getting detected and the installation stops with the message. So I have to load the custom driver with the image for proceeding the installation. So let's see how we do that. Just wait for the error image that will show up shortly. Yeah, you can see this is the error and the installation will stop here. I have added all the information in the description. You can get this details from the description. So I'm using a Realtek 2688111 this particular card for my inbuilt network. So I have to download this particular file, and to build this driver with the ESXi, you need to download this offline bundle. The offline bundle is a collection of all the drivers we can preload and we create custom images and customize the driver or any modules, but additionally need to use. So you need to use this particular ESXi image, not the ISO file. So I have selected the 6.7 version of ESXi. Instead of 7, I have you can try with the 7 also. So once you have downloaded this version of these two files, you need to execute a set of commands to build this. The third component is the Windows PowerCLI tool. So you need to run as administrator. I just want to point out my network layout once again. So this is a MikroTik 10 gigabit switch/router I have, and the VMware host I am using here, the VM1 VM2, that is a test scenario that I am going to prepare. So there's a management network I have connected with my home internet router, and I'm using the configurator laptop to manage and do the steps. So once you open up the PowerCLI in admin mode to the particular folder where you downloaded those files, in this particular scenario I'm using a VMware 6.7 folder, and I have this two ESXi bundle and the network driver here. So let's navigate to that folder. To build all these files, you need the VMware module in the PowerCLI. So this is simple, straightforward command you can install in the CurrentUser session. Just execute the command. It will take little time to load, not much. And once that is done, you can check you're in the current folder with these two packages exists. Instead of using a remote repository, you can use and map these files directly. It's called a depots. It's like a library thing. So you can map these particular files there. So once this file is loaded, you can use one of the command called this one, ESXi software packages, to list out the driver is there or not. So you can see uh, there's a lot of packages there, but there is not this particular network driver exists there. So I'm loading the driver file also here. This particular driver file is loaded with the uh, image. So if you do ESX software depots, you can see these two files are loaded. And the next one will be you need to modify an image. What we are trying to do is we are loading the custom driver to the ESXi image. We are using a profile to load the driver. So with the current profile, we cannot use or modify uh, the or load the driver directly. So you can copy one the main image to a custom one. So I have named it as ESXi 7.60 with my standard. So if you go with the get ESXi profile image, you can see there is a new standard. This one is, and you cannot see the full because of its length. And but you can see that vendor is UnniqueOnNet as I updated there. To load the custom drivers, you need the acceptance level here uh, from partner supported to community supported. So how to use the ESXImageProfile command and select the image there and change the acceptance level. Sorry, change the acceptance level to community support. You may need to use key again the name. The new image is now community support. So if I go here, you can see to our partner supporter, and the new profile is now its community support. Now we already verified that the inbuilt network card driver is loaded. So let's load that particular driver file to this profile. Simple, straightforward commands everywhere. So this is done, and still you can see there is only two files. So I am exporting the ISO file from the custom image profile here using this particular command. It will take a little bit of time. And if you go to this particular folder, you can see this file is creating. Yeah, I think it's already done. So this new file, new ISO file is created here. So we need to burn it to a USB drive. So I'm using a Rufus. This is a clean tool that's simply you can select and map, uh, select the device, and you can burn it to the USB. So let's see how the installation goes. I've created the newly created USB bootable ESXi medium, and it started to load the initial files. let's wait for the initial file loads. Actually, if the driver is loaded correctly, it will resume the installation without any issues. Yeah, you can see the driver file is took and it is proceeding the installation. We will install in the local SSD, key in the password. So that's a little fast forwarded video. Once the installation completes, you will be seeing an adapter. That's if the network is directly connected, it will show up the DHCP received IP. Yeah, installation completed. Just reboot. The installation went through fine and the network card dictated. That's why no error message during the installation. So here you can see one network interface with IP. Once the installation is completed, uh, let's see the DHCP IP I have configured is 9.81. It's a DHCP directly took to the VMware and the networks. You don't need to join the improvement project. You can see their physical NIC only one NIC, that is my custom driver I have selected, is loaded and working and no other drivers available. So let's load the driver. You need to enable secure shell, access putty, accept. Yep, the driver file from GitHub itself. Don't need to get a source and compile everything from the scratch. So I'm using uh, this particular VIB file. You can use this offline bundle zip file also to load the driver using the PowerShell script to load the driver. So for this particular case, I'm using this ESXi VIB driver file directly, and I have it downloaded. Let's load it to the ESXi machine. So I'm using FileZilla. Just connect to the system. Yeah, as you have enabled the SSH, you can directly connect it. So I'm already in my download, and you can see this is the Net 670 Atlantic driver I have uploaded to the temp directory. See, it's there, and the driver loading is very simple procedure. So using the ESXi software VAB install command, uh, no need to check the signature. So this is done, and this is installed, but we need to reboot the system to take it effect. Otherwise you cannot see that particular card directly here. So let's call reboot. This is a ping that packet internet gopher is a very useful command for checking the system is alive or not. So let me reboot. Yep, got connection out, and the ping started to request timeout. So it will be gone from network. Let's wait for the booting process. Yeah, this is live. Let's refresh. The web services are just loading, probably. Wait for a few more minutes. You don't need all this stuff now. Yeah, and yeah, in the networking even it is showing 1. This is fine. The physical NICs, you can see this is Atlantic one is there. Link is down, that is because I have disconnected the network. Let's see. I just plugged that link. Yeah, you can see the link is up. So thank you for watching. I hope this is informative for you.